Hi!
Welcome to Because We're Dorks. We're dorks. Anyway.
This is a show where we take random generated topics and discuss them live via recording. And
this is a show where we take a random topic from a random topic generator and we talk about it.
You don't have to do that same intro every time.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Do you want to introduce the topic this day, good sir?
This day? Okay, today's topic is... That's totally going to interfere with the microphone.
Yes.
But sending your kid to private school versus public school.
Yay, opinions on things that we don't know about. Because we don't have...
I went to public school, so I'm very knowledgeable on this.
I went to both private schools, which are Christian schools, and I was homeschooled too, but... We're going to take the private school route. What was your favorite thing about public school? Go.
It being over.
Did it really suck that bad?
Not really so much towards the end, but...
Because people were like, I'm not messing with him.
Pretty much. That's
really
pretty much
tall.
what happened my freshman year. I walked in and I was like...
What?
I had to ask my friend, I was like, why don't people... I remember it was Grant Lindsay. And he was like, and he was, we had debate class, and he was one of the cooler kids. He just got in debate for the fun of it, because he liked to argue, I guess. And so we were sitting there playing chess in the back of the room, and I asked him one day, I was like, I don't know why people don't, like, because we were talking about junior high and all that. And I was like, I don't know why people don't mess with me anymore. He's like, have you seen yourself? And so that's when I realized I had grown quite a bit over the summer.
So would you say, though, that
people didn't mess with me?
Bullying was a big, like, thing in public school?
Oh, yeah.
And I know it still is, especially recently. It's gotten, like, a whole lot of attention recently.
It's horrible.
But I would say even in a private school,
It's still pretty bad.
and even a Christian school, you can still have bullies. I came this close to getting a swirly. This close, because they had me upside down. I was a shrimp of a kid. I'm really fat now. And no one can pick me up. But I used to be a shrimp of a kid. I used to be really shrimpy. And we also had a snack bar. There's a story here. I'm getting to it. We had a snack bar there, but you had to pay for them. Like, 25 cents for a thing of popcorn, whatever. So me being poor and cheap and not having anything other than pennies, had a pocket full of pennies. And I was going to buy some snacks. This is really sad. Anyway, I had a pocket full of pennies, and for some reason somebody decided to give me a swirly. And they had me upside down, like over the toilet, and all of the pennies went everywhere. Some of them fell in the toilet. Some of them fell in the toilet. Most of them fell around the toilet. But when that happened, I think their conscience kicked in, and they're like, oh, this is really sad. And they didn't get me. I never actually have had an actual swirly. I have just come very, very close.
Why do you gotta tell the most depressing story ever on
That's
camera?
That's the only instance I have of any kind of bullying or anything.
It's the most depressing thing.
Yeah.
My junior high seemed peachy after that.
Now that's why I slit my wrists. My parents are probably gonna watch this and be like, "We didn't know that went on in school." I was like, "Yeah, we don't tell you guys that stuff."
Because then you tell our teachers and it'd be worse.
Yeah. And so I can't remember if I had enough pennies to buy anything from the snack bar, but I didn't get a swirly, so that was really good. So the bullying part, I would say it could be just as bad in a private school, sometimes worse, evidently, because he's like crying over here, and I'm like, whatever. It made me into the man I am today.
Such a depressing freaking story, I swear.
Debbie Downer.
Oh,
you want to stop there? No. All right, so bullying, that kind of stuff. But what do you feel about the actual education that you got?
I'm not going to be able to watch this video when we put it up. I'm not.
What do you think about the
sitting there on my bed crying into my pillow.
What do you think about the actual education that you got? You think it was pretty good? I would say you're pretty bright. I would say you're pretty smart. I mean, you read a whole lot more than I do. And I went to private school and homeschool. And yes, it's my fault. It's not the fault of the schools. But I would say that, I don't know. Yeah. But we both play the same amount of video games. And, you know, we like movies and all that too. So that doesn't really count. But so this is all our opinions on this, huh? This has just been a really depressing story about my Almost-Swirly. I think we should stop it there because it's about 5 minutes. Caleb's going to go cry, and we will talk to you guys later. Audio test. Audio test.
Audio.
I'm audio.
Audio Speedwagon.